Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Myst III Exile. Let's continue. So we found a way in, and the book thief used the linking book inside of here, inside this cage, to escape. So now we've got to figure out how to unlock this. We kind of know how to do it, but we've also found some more pages on the floor that go to him and explain some more of the backstory. We've officially found out that this island, and basically all the islands that we're going through in this game, are tutorial teaching lessons for Atris's son, Sirius, and Aknar, and so thus they're designed to be a little bit easier and a little bit more focused to actually be puzzles, whereas Myst is 99% a puzzle island that sometimes felt like somebody lived there, and Riven was very much an age of people living there, but there had been puzzles integrated into it and almost hand-built puzzles. So we're back to smaller islands. We're back to, if you see something unique or interesting, it's part of a puzzle. It's not just a fancy tree or a fancy animal for no reason, although in Riven I'm not sure that there were any fancy trees or animals that weren't there for at least some reason. So let's read these new pages. Sirius and Aknar, the walls run red with stem and strangling branches. I see their bloated faces laughing at everything. I remember how they lied. I remember what they did. They brought me here to die. I followed them. The lattice roots were black from too much overgrowth. Puffer spores floated up in the hot steam and burst. No one was there to guide the spores to the branches. No one was waiting to perform the ritual weaves. The fighting had torn my people apart. They didn't care. They wanted Narayan, his girlfriend, significant other, to die. And so this is the new page, and it is before this page. So apparently the player character knows how to number these in order, because he just put them in what seems to be appropriate order without really considering it anymore. So where were we in this book, by the way, before then? Let's see. I think we were here. I think we were here on that book. And I think I may have flipped through this book, and this book almost certainly is not going to get any new pages. So, like, because we got new pages, we didn't make a lot of progress here. And I think we were on that page, so we'll leave that alone. Just kind of leave everything. So as for these puzzles, what we're doing is dragging the mouse around to find a symbol, which means basically dragging the mouse around to find a tusk, which there it is, and then just gotta zoom in. I don't think the focus matters too much, but we'll try and get it as focused as possible. See, and I don't think the game is gonna particularly do us any kindness here. Alright. So, here, and here is what we need. So do we want to, I suppose for just ease of sake, let's just make a screenshot. We'll call this 4.1. Alright, and resume. And that didn't work. So I'm not sure if the screenshot's gonna work either. So what I imagine is supposed to happen is we line up this, and then if the tusks were lit up, they would project into another light source and make another symbol down here. That's what I'm thinking. And I don't think that this is this fidgety. And honestly, I don't think that it's supposed to be that fidgety. So we'll just memorize this too. And hope we can remember that. Because that's going to be the thing that's a killer. Is if I actually do have to remember everything. And you have to watch this animation where the door shuts. Why they would spend time animating that is questionable, to say the least. You could have certainly done something better there. So mad dash back here, and we'd already solved a couple puzzles to get to this point. To get here, to put that there, and to put that there, and to put that like there, and then that there. Was it something more like this? Alright, so this is where it's gonna come down to load, don't save, 4.1. So the screenshot does help. So here, 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 and there. I'll have to be careful. Here, here, and there. Got it. Well, is there a reason to not just leave the island and do this now? Seems like we could probably do that, so we're gonna take the books with us? No. So we could go to Amatera right now. Let's just see what happens if we walk away, though. I think we're cool. I think we're cool. So, one and done. No way to undo it. Let's do the other couple puzzles of the same style. In each of these worlds, we're going to get a new symbol. And the symbols are going to unlock the linking book to where the final island is. So I guess there's 5, technically 6 locations. Right. So next, we need to this one, and it will be a question certainly whether I can remember how to open this door. I need to zoom in and match, zoom in more. Then what sharpens this the best? It seems like it kind of jumps in sharpness too, to make the game really pop out on you. Alright. So that looks good. Let's go ahead and save this again as 4.1 and then resume the game, and we'll go over and do the other one, and we'll save that as 4.2. Let's see, where's the tusk? Here it is. I'm gonna have to zoom in quite a lot and do a decent amount of fuzzing or sharpening. Right. Zoom out a little bit. Now, I would say this is kind of badly done because you're seeing these 3 shapes, and I could totally get if a lot of people thought, well, I found these 3 shapes, this should unlock the next area, and not realize that these shapes here are not the symbols that you need, and that the symbols you need are actually a lot further away from being anywhere close to gotten. Like, you really have to basically do the entirety of the game before you're going to have all 3 shapes. Alright. So I kind of would prefer if that had worked in some other way. They had done something different, I guess. I'm gonna hit this twice. Nope, can't hit it twice to erase it.
My sons, I promise to teach you the secrets of my ages.
And
this world is the first
there a
step
way
on your
to
journey.
skip this? You can hit escape. So unless there was holding down a button. Nope.
My sons.
So the reason why I wanted to try that is because it does certainly show a lack of a callback to the first game. Like, the first thing you do in Myst 1 is you press a button to depict a video from Atris, and then you can hold it down, and there's a note that tells you that if you hold down the button or do something else, I don't remember exactly what you do, that at that point it will erase the message. There's no real reason to erase the message. It was a game certainly that came out decades before anything like achievements or or silly opportunities to do something as an Easter egg really mattered, or felt like they mattered. I guess achievements never really mattered. But yeah, it was something you can do. And there's a little bit of fuzziness in that too, because I know Real Myst had some extra things you could do with that that the others didn't. Interesting music started playing. Just a short tone. Let's start the music. Alright. So we'll just save ourselves the frustration. Come over here and look at 4.2. And it's up here, over here, here, and here. Alright. So, up here, over here, here, and here. Is that close enough? Yes, it is. So now, if we were interested, we can go to the age of Idana. But again, I don't feel like it's the best move to do these out of order. Let's just unlock everything and hope it stays unlocked. There is that possibility, certainly, that things will lock once we leave all this world. And then we'd have to go through all this again. That would be annoying. Let's see. And I'm on the wrong side. What's the easiest way to get around? Is it... How do you get down? Here you go. Go down this way. Then go down here. Go through this door. Yeah, I could see a fast travel map that's that once you've reached every location, you would just be able to say, hey, let me just go here. Let me just click where I want to go. It'd be slightly interesting to see somebody speedrun this game, but you know, it'd probably be pretty boring too, because without finding glitches, there's not a lot that's going to change from one playthrough to the other. This door is locked again. Okay. So let's hope I can remember this. Let's see. It was yellow, green, blue, red, yellow, red, purple. No, yellow and red were used twice. So it must have been yellow, green, blue, red, yellow, purple, red, red, purple, red, green, blue, red, yellow, purple, red. I'm not even saying the same colors I'm clicking on, am I? Yellow, blue, green, red, yellow, red, purple. Yellow, blue, green, yellow, red, let's see if we can figure this out. Should have written it down. Should have written it down. See, you can't see anything right now. From this distance, it's all hidden. So it's yellow, and then yellow goes to blue, yellow, blue, green, yellow, red, red, purple. I feel like I did all the combinations. And this is the one thing that didn't want to stay unlocked. Yellow, blue, green. And then we know red is used twice, and then yellow is used twice, and then purple I think is the last, so it should be red, yellow, red, purple. Unless it was then man, we're just gonna have to go find the rest of it. Back down we go. Run this direction. Okay. We need to go up. And come over here and look at these. Oh, is green used twice? Green goes to red. So yeah, green, red. And then yellow. I mean, red connects to yellow. And this yellow then connects to purple. Interesting, yellow touches purple. Why is purple in this up at purple then red? So it ends on red. Okay, what's the easiest way to get back to that now? I hope I've got this. I solved this puzzle code too early in the game, and now I'm suffering for not writing it down. Alright, so yellow, blue, green. Green touches red, and then yellow, then purple, then red. Well, we're definitely gonna take this world as our first world. That way we can hopefully get the symbol out of this world and never have to deal with this again. So the only thing we need to do now is don't save, and this is the right one, correct? I'm fairly certain it is. So here, well no, here, I guess it's here, then the second ring is here, then the third ring is there, and the fourth ring is there. Gotta make sure I don't actually load, because that would be a huge mistake. Right. So and that was close enough. Seems like this is relatively generous on the combinations, that you may not have to be very close at all. Right, so these colored lights apparently didn't seem to play any role. We're going to the voltaic age, which I suspect has a bunch of lava in it, and there's a special book opening mechanism or book closing mechanism. Which is cool. This looks like a proper linking book, no trap or anything. Although, you know, 2 games into it with seeing a lot of trap books, I wouldn't be surprised if these were trap books. We can see the video. Honestly, by the time Myst III had come out, though, you could have zoomed in a lot more, I think, than this. But you still have to squeeze that video on a CD-ROM, and it might be a better move to have one more music track for the soundtrack in the game than a animation that looks a little bit better. Nowadays, if you were going to make a remake of Myst, the entire page would clearly be this fuzzy, edged, full page image of a world. So let's transition. We get the fly around, which will give you a general idea of what the island looks like, and probably nothing else. The thing to take here from this is I don't think we can go back. Like, we don't have a linking book back to the tutorial world, so we are trapped here until we solve all the puzzles, which will then give us a symbol, and with that symbol we will then be able to we'll also be given access to going back to where we were. So here we have a door that's locked. In a very video game way, I suspect that will be our goal. Hey, well, I guess at any point we can go back if we are so interested. I'm not interested though, so that'll just close back up. I really wouldn't want to leave this area. There's probably a couple of bits of hints that we could have missed in the overworld, but I suspect I played thoroughly enough. So we're seeing electrical wire, it looks like, or metallic tracks that maybe are broken. We've got different music playing, and as feels like tracks again that are rather broken. Everything is metallic and metal. And yeah, I guess this is as far as we can go, because we've gone another 30 minutes and this is as good a place as any to wrap up. So we're now in Voltaic on our 5th save, and yeah, nothing else to really say. We're making progress, and in all honesty, depending on how difficult these 3 islands are, each island could be an hour and 30 minutes, and then if this really is like a 10-hour game like allegedly Myst 1 and is, then yeah, it may not take that long. But it may also, depends, a lot of it depends on how confused you are and whether or not you're getting the puzzles. That's going to be it for this recording though. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.